What's up, man? Your boy 100. We back in this, and as usual, I just recorded a video that I had to delete. That might just be my formula. You know what I'm saying? First video of the day, deleting, and let's get the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? But in this video, I'm finna watch how Katt Williams and Steve Harvey beef got started. Why is Steve Harvey beefing with everybody? What is Steve Harvey got the beef with folks about, bro? I just want his mustache to connect
Want
to
a lawn
something.
that looks like this, but your lawn looks a little bit more like this? Then you should click right here and check out True Green. We're the local lawn experts that guarantee.
When it comes to comedy beef, like hip-hop, it can tend to get messy. That's exactly what happened around New Year's Eve in 2008 when Katt Williams would challenge Steve Harvey. Both Katt and Harvey have been known to have disagreements with other comedians, and this one would be no different. This is how the Katt Williams and Steve Harvey beef started. After the release of 2002's Friday After Next, Katt Williams would become a household name. The Ohio native would join the list of comedian titans like Chris Rock, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence, and Chris Tucker. It was in 2005 is when he would officially let Hollywood know that he was next after a killer performance on BET's Comedy Awards. That night, he would be introduced by veteran comedian Steve Harvey, who years prior would make a name for himself as one of the original kings of comedy. To a cheering audience, Harvey would yell out, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome one of the hottest young comedians in the country today. I'm telling you, he's got my stamp. This cat is hot. Please put your hands together for Katt Williams." For nearly 7 minutes, Williams would deliver joke after joke during his televised appearance. He had arrived. Now, what Harvey and Katt may not have known that night is they were about to be in one of the most talked about and unexpected comedy beefs in years. Harvey would quietly continue his career, while Williams would follow up with comedy specials that shifted the landscape of comedy. Fast forward to 2008, the two comedians would end up going back and forth in the press about who was the better comedian. The conversation would be connected to an upcoming
Steve Harvey funny or whatever, man, but I don't think he hitting Katt Williams level of funny. You feel me? Or maybe they not the same. It ain't the same type of, like, it's just different, bro.
Coming New Year's Eve show in Detroit featuring Harvey and Williams. According to an interview in 2009, Williams would express that the now infamous New Year's Eve show with Harvey wasn't supposed to have him included, but at the last minute, since he was walking away from stand-up at the time, was asked to be on the bill to help sell tickets. "I was only supposed to come in and help sell tickets." Then he flipped it and made it into something he shouldn't have made it with me. Now, as the date of the show would approach, Katt would take issue with what he was hearing from Steve Harvey's side and would go on to issue a warning.
First of all, I'd like to say thank you to you, because you didn't have to accept this. You could have just said, no, I'm not going to do it. You have been the king of comedy as long as we've had one. Matter of fact, the whole phrase, king of comedy, can be attributed to you. And I am honored that you would allow me to share the same stage as you. I don't know why people made this a championship bout. And I don't know why you was okay with that. And I want to apologize for what's going to happen.
Who is this nigga?
But the second that you get off stage, I need you to understand that that's your final time as the king of comedy.
The warning from Williams.
So people was trying to portray it as a versus, and Steve Harvey just kind of like let him do it. And Katt on some like, bro, what, bro? I wasn't even supposed to tell no jokes out this mug. You feel me? Now I gotta mop you up, big dog.
Would then spark a response from Harvey, who would call into Jamie Foxx's then radio show, The Foxhole, to explain how he felt the first signs of problems from Katt started over him saying he didn't know who Katt was years earlier. I mean, Understand, I didn't know who he was when I was on the radio in LA. He hadn't been in many movies or anything, and the brother was just not that known. He was talking about me in clubs, and I just asked on the radio, whoever Katt Williams is, to call me. Reportedly, Katt felt Harvey was disrespectful to other comedians before him by labeling himself as a king of comedy, and that Harvey had brushed him off earlier and only started befriending him after he found out who he was. Before getting off the radio call with Jamie, Harvey couldn't help himself but take a few shots at Williams. My grandfather used to tell me that dogs don't bark at parked cars, only at cars that are moving. Dogs bark at the moon all the time, but if the moon barks back at the dog becomes famous. Steve would also take aim.
Boy, what, boy? Was he high when he said this? Go ahead on, bro.
At Williams' originality by stating that he personally never performed the same material twice in any of his then comedy specials. Now, on the day of the show in Detroit, Harvey was back on the radio, but this time would take a more noble approach. While speaking with host Frankie Darcell, Harvey would go on to claim that he did not support the way the show was being promoted and dispel the rumors of having beef with Williams.
Oh, finally.
Harvey would go on to claim that a battle isn't the way he's going to promote any stand-up show. He would also remind the host that he's been on tour with D.L. Hughley, Cedric the Entertainer, and Bernie Mac, and before their shows, they would all get together and try to give the audience the best show possible. Promoting shows with beef isn't something that Harvey was down with. Harvey himself felt like Katt was using his name as a stepping stone to sell tickets.
All jokes aside,
I done
sold that Fox out. I can't tell you how many times.
Yeah?
So this here little beef thing that everybody wanna start, cause you wanna make a name for yourself. That's cool. Do you? You ain't gonna do it right here though.
Why you feel like he started or he trying to get the beef going when he clearly said, I don't know why you cool with them portraying this like this? Folks it be so much miscommunication going on, and in every beef is usually some miscommunication. If it ain't no real street, somebody done died beef, it's always miscommunication, bro.
Many friends of Harvey would ask him why he didn't respond to Katt's challenge, and he said that he felt he didn't have to because he was one of the original kings of comedy. Until you sold them kind of tickets, moved those kind of numbers, and you've been on stage with some more gorillas, it's cool when you've been the only gorilla on stage. But I've been on stage with more gorillas. To go behind Bernie Mac, a person would really have to understand what it means to follow somebody that's out there ravishing the crowd. Bernie would walk on stage and it was unbelievable. We would all go in the back and watch Bernie Mac every night. Harvey added, there should be a sense of humility and respect when you're sharing the stage with another giant. I'm not mad at you for getting yours. Get yours. You got this good little career going, go get it. But you got to get this little career going about 20 years. When it came time for the show, Harvey took to the stage first and mostly stuck to his material as promised. Now once Katt took to the stage, he wouldn't hold back. Katt abandoned his plans and used the stage time to roast Harvey. Please give it up for Steve Harvey. He's one of the best we've ever had, but he don't want no parts of this in no shape or form. You see, he had to take off that lace front high top fade to come out here with me. Now Katt's performance would go viral online, and many would argue that he would win the championship of comedy battle against Steve that night. Now months later, when asked about retiring and his beef with Harvey, Katt will go on to put the blame directly on Harvey by saying he was the one who set things up. On his show, he decided it was going to be the championship of comedy. He did all that. None of that was my doing. I was not even involved in it on that level. He tried to flip it and become the victim. In the aftermath of the beef, both Harvey and Williams would continue their careers and ultimately wouldn't miss a beat in reaching other levels.
Yeah, I don't even really understand what Steve Harvey even talking about. It seems like you let it go down to where it was a versus, and then when it really came down to when I responded, like, okay, bro, I'm finna kill you up here then, since you gonna do it like that. Then you're like, oh, nah, I ain't on none of that. For real, for real. Go ahead on. I'm finna still kill you. You ain't finna backtrack on me.
A success. Ticket sales and ego looks to have been the reason why this story all started.
Anyway, that ain't no beef. That ain't no real. That ain't no real issues. Them ain't real issues, bro. I don't even know why they called it a beef. They should have said a misunderstanding. A lack of communication. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't no beef. Shout out to Katt Williams though. Shout out to Steve Harvey though. Katt Williams. That's Katt Williams is probably in like my top. Is he in my top 5? I got Richard Pryor up there. I got Jamie Foxx up there. I got Mike Epps up there. Then I guess I got, I guess then Katt Williams and got dang a 5th. Katt Williams and probably Louis C.K. Louis C.K. or Bill Burr. One of them. Top 6. You feel me? And I'm like a real like stand-up comedy head. Like I used to watch nothing but stand-up comedy. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, man. If you like the video, leave a like for your boy. That helps me out, you know what I'm saying? That helps me out with my algorithms. It helps me out with my reach. So more people see it. The more you like my videos, the higher chance other people will see my video and they're recommended. You know what I'm saying? That's why I asked for the like. And leave a comment. Let me know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? Comment, show engagement. You feel me? And subscribe, because subscribers, it looks good. If you only got 1 subscriber and somebody watch your video, they're going to be reluctant to subscribe. But if I got 100, 200, they'll be like, oh yeah, I might as well join the team, join the gang. But anyway, man, first video today. First upload of the day. And I'll see you in the next one.